Hello and welcome. If you're looking for a great dog trainer in Norco, California, you are in the right place. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to make a really solid choice for you and your best friend. You know, if you live in Norco, this isn't just a random question. It's a real part of daily life. Living in Horsetown, USA means your dog needs a special kind of training, and that's exactly what we're going to get into. We've broken this down into 4 main parts to make it super simple. First, we'll talk about what makes training in Norco so unique. Then we'll get into the details, the programs, formats, and of course the cost. After that, we'll cover how to check a trainer's credentials, and we'll wrap up with a handy local guide. Okay, let's start with what makes Norco different. Training a dog here isn't just about the usual stuff. It's really about getting them ready for a life alongside horses, busy trails, and a whole equestrian community. This pretty much sums it up, right? The real goal is to have a dog that's comfortable and confident no matter what's going on, whether you're just walking around the neighborhood or right in the middle of a town event. So, when you're looking for a trainer, their core philosophy is, well, it's everything. Positive reinforcement is all about using rewards like treats or praise to build a strong, trusting bond. It makes your dog want to listen. On the flip side, aversive methods can create anxiety and fear, which is the last thing you want when a horse is walking by. For a happy dog and results that actually last, positive reinforcement is absolutely the way to go. All right, now for the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the different kinds of training programs out there and give you an idea of what you can expect to budget for them. So, what are the options? Well, group classes are fantastic for learning basic manners and getting your dog comfortable around others. Private or in-home sessions, those are perfect for tackling specific issues, like maybe barking at the mail carrier. Day training is a great option if you're short on time, and ward and train programs are more of an immersive boot camp for dogs that need a little more intensive help. And here's a general look at the average costs in the Norco and Riverside County area. You can see group classes are a pretty affordable starting point, while something like a board and train is a much bigger investment. Here's a pro tip. A lot of trainers actually offer a free initial evaluation, which is a perfect way to see if you're a good fit and get a precise quote. Okay, you know the training style you want, you've thought about your budget, so how do you actually figure out if a trainer is qualified and right for you? Now, this is really important to know. The dog training industry isn't regulated in California. That means technically anyone can say they're a dog trainer. That's why professional certifications are so valuable. They're your best sign that a person has actually studied animal behavior and uses up-to-date humane methods. I know these look like a bunch of random letters, but think of it this way. Certifications like KPA CTP or CPDT-KA are for general skills. Think puppy classes and basic obedience. Then you have credentials like IABC CDBC or CBCC-KA, which show a much deeper level of expertise for more complex issues like severe anxiety or reactivity. Think of this as your checklist for that first phone call. You want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. Definitely ask what certifications they have, and you'll for sure want to ask how they'll tailor the training specifically for life in Norco. Oh, and that last question about experience with horses, for us here, that one's a must-ask. Okay, let's wrap this up with a quick guide to the local rules and resources every dog owner in Norco should know. This is all about being a great neighbor in our community. 6 feet, that is the number to remember. In any public area in Norco, your leash can't be longer than 6 feet. And this is a city rule for a reason. It's all about safety, especially when you're sharing paths with riders on horseback. A shorter leash just gives you that much more control when you really need it. And just a few other quick reminders, your dog needs to be licensed with the county, and their rabies vaccine has to be up to date. The city also has rules about nuisance barking, which is something a good trainer can definitely help with. And of course, the golden rule here in Norco. Horses always get the right of way. So once you get started with training, you'll need some good spots to practice. The dog park at the George Ingalls Center is a great fenced-in area to work on things like recall. And for practicing those on-leash skills, the trails at Hidden Valley or in Norco Hills give you plenty of real-world distractions to work with. You know, in the end, it really comes down to this. If you put in the time to pick the right trainer, stick with humane methods, and practice consistently, you're setting your dog up for success. It's an investment that pays off every single day. Picking the right trainer really is the first step to having a happier, less stressful life with your dog. We hope this helps you feel confident in making a great choice. Wishing you the best of luck on your training journey, and we hope you enjoy all the incredible things that life in Norco offers when you have a well-behaved dog by your side.